Yo, what's up, guys? It's Zexus here. Today we got you another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to all 4 of the disses, the 2 from Kendrick and the 2 from Drake. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. There might be more. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm pretty sure Kendrick has a couple more, but Drake never responded, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get Meet the Grams. We're gonna do this first. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a page of the lyrics, so we have that along with the song. I'm gonna put it across the screen for you guys real quick. There you go. And we're just going to react to the whole song today, see how it goes, and I'm going to give you my honest thoughts about it. All right, let's go ahead and hit it.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor.
It says, Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be responsive. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. Basically saying, he's basically apologizing to Drake's son because Drake's a terrible father, and he truly believes that he is. And he's saying he wishes his grandpa wore a condom, and saying meaning that he wishes him and Drake were never born because Drake's just a terrible person. And he says that he knows his parents make a mistake, but that effect is still growing, and he wants Adonis to look at Kendrick Lamar and look at Kendrick Lamar as his mentor. All right, let's get back into it though. This is really good so far.
Your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man even if it don't bend.
Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. I think I'm talking about how Drake has a bunch of women, but he's still a bitch, I assume. With that, I'm not really sure. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man. I assume just Drake acted different, like switching sides, stuff like that. It's really one of those weirder topics to talk about because obviously I'm not a big Drake fan. I'm a little bit of a Kendrick Lamar fan. I've listened to a decent amount of his songs. I've obviously listened to Drake songs, but I'm not a huge Drake or Kendrick Lamar fan. But this is a really good topic to cover. Let's get back into it though.
Benefit your goals, do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure. 5%.
Damn, he says, don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck the Ozempic did. Don't play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. So they're saying work out, get a life. And be yourself, but obviously you can still be yourself without working out and stuff like that. But just don't be like your dad is what he's trying to say. And I'm not really sure why I said gym membership. I guess because it made sense at the time. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your moms. So basically saying, obviously, the kid probably has several parents because Drake, gets his he's hiding kids again and again, saying he has too many children to even count. And I think that's just along with the whole factor that he's just dissing Drake because, Drake does all this stuff, and I think it truly is there. But also Kendrick has done some stuff, and we'll get over that topic in the next song.
Percent will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear son,
says, be proud of who you are. Your strength comes from within. A lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. Ain't you nothing like him? You'll carry yourself as a king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you're 18. So basically saying since he's a kid, he's not going to understand what Kendrick's saying. And when he's 18, he'll understand all the bad shit his father did and all that stuff. Because obviously when you're 18, you start to you realize all this shit. And you're just you're no longer sitting on the sidelines and stuff like that. And I truly believe in that because I was the same way. I'd always just ignore shit, and now it's different for me. All right, let's get back into it.
Your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper.
I assume by Dennis, he's talking about Duke Dennis. I could be tripping. I don't know who Dennis is. He's just saying that he paved the way for Drake, and now Drake's a bad person. I think you should have more and more paper. Just I guess he's talking about more and more money. Sandra talking about her son has bad habits. I think that might be Drake's mother. I could be wrong. Let me look this up. Yeah, Sandra. Okay, yeah. So talking about his mom and how she raised a bad kid. Okay, like I thought. Let's get back into it though.
Blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet.
So talking to his Drake's mom again, saying he released he gave birth to a bad son because his son hypersexualizes black women, say they has fetish, and they grew a beard, and he's got sex offenders on monthly allowance, like he's paying them, and he keeps his child around them, which he's not supposed to be doing because that's fucked up. And he says that this is a rap battle, he should just die because he thinks he's actually fucked up. He says he's been in the industry 12 years. There's some weird shit going on, and he says leaking videos of themselves to further push the agendas, which I assume he's talking about. Everybody knows what Drake did, like, what was it, a month or two ago, with his the whole airplane thing and the stick, I should say. He's basically saying that he released that on purpose to push his agenda and get him popular and more controversial again, which I do think people do a lot, but that's just my personal opinion on that. Let's get on to the next part.
Selling your niece to the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too, if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside.
So he said, hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Curry, keep the family away. Tell him to keep their family away from Drake because he's like weird. I'm looking at you too. If you standing by him, keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. So he's talking about how you like pop Drake, I assume, if like, hey, I do. Let's play it.
Your world, he don't commit to much but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're...
Damn, so he says he don't commit to much but his music. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. To destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday signing poems with you. Instead he be in Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't deserve. Saying that like Drake doesn't pay any attention to any of his kids, and he just kind of ignores them and doesn't help them with anything, which might be true. I don't know. I'm not like into that shit. Let's get it back though.
You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale. So our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
So it says, because our children are the future, so saying his children are the only ones that could change his mind and get him to see better. And money's always been an illusion, but that's what he's used to. He's saying that his dad probably never claimed him, like didn't love him. So he's saying history repeats itself, so he's doing the same thing. So our babies can cope later, give you some confidence to go through something. It's hope later. Talking about how he doesn't have any confidence with his children and doesn't really care about them. He says, I never want to hear you chase a man because his failed behavior, because he's just as bad. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation, probably because he wants to sit in there to feel like himself, feel good about himself. He's a hitmaker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life. Just shit talking again, saying he's a terrible person. Let's get back into it.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. This supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand cause your house was never a home. 37 but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. Bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest.
So it says, I know you're probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have hating, so he doesn't really hate people. He said this is supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my famous name, so Drake called him out. And then he said you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people. Guess integrity lost when the metaphors don't reach you. And I'd like to understand because your house was never a home, basically saying that Drake's house was never a home because his probably father didn't recognize him, so it can't be really a home. And then he says 37, and you showed up as a 7-year-old, talking probably as like Drake acts like a child, I assume. He's got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping, spending problems, like spending money, gambling, drinking, all that stuff. He's bad with money, and he solicits women. Jesus, I can't talk today.
Some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in.
Talking about how he's craving entitlement, wanted to be there. No dominance, let's recap moments you didn't fit in. So several moments he didn't fit in, like where he was at. No secret handshake with her friends, no culture catch it to binge. So saying he doesn't really have any, like most friends are like pretty sure with each other they have all these secret handshakes and shit. He doesn't have one. His identity's on the fence and doesn't know which family will love you. So he's got multiple families, I think is what Lamar's saying. He's going to have to live in his compromised and personas. So saying he has multiple personas and multiple like people. So it's not just Drake. He's saying he has like 2 other personas. Can't channel masculine when standing next to a woman. Meaning he's not like a masculine man when he's next to a woman. He acts more like a beta male, I guess you could say. I don't know. You're a body shamer, you're going to hide them. Baby mamas ain't you? So he's saying some of the baby mamas probably aren't good looking, but he's a body shamer, so he doesn't want to show their bodies because he doesn't think they're good. You're embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. basically saying you shouldn't be doing that. That's not how you were raised. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Saying that, like, why would we trust what you're saying when you ain't gave us nothing? Let's get back to it.
Cause you lied about religious views, you lied about your surgery, you lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters, you lied about your crew members, they all pussy, you lied on them, I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son, you lied about your daughter, you lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself.
Damn, bro. This so far, I think he's on top of this one. I still gotta go listen to the Drake one, but he just said, because you lied about your religious views, you lied about your surgery, you lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters, you lied about your crew members. They all pussies. You lied on them, and I know they all got you in them. So basically saying that he lied about everything he's been doing, all the people he's been talking about. And he's just lying about it. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, You lied about all the other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. And just again saying, like, Drake's a liar. He's a con artist. He's a fake, and he's just pushing all the shit, and he's just a bad person. I do think Kendrick has the top on this diss right now. Personally, for Kendrick's diss, it's technically got, I'm thinking like a 10 out of 10 on the guac guac scale. It's pretty damn good. Other than that, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next video.